that he's going to have to basically, well, he's going to have to pull a blinder. So.
Oh. Well, we're gonna have to see about that.
Yeah. So yeah, you're on YouTube or Twitch?
It's gonna be on YouTube on my end.
What is it?
It's just gaming. That's it. It's only the first part of my gamer tag. Or if not, you can actually search up the name, cause what I just did, like I just put that as the title of the video, of course.
Is it separate word? You got 5 subscribers.
Definitely not that. Hold up. Actually, hold on. What is yours actually?
My Twitch. It's
oh,
curly...
yours is on Twitch. Okay.
I'm on Twitch.
How about this? I'm gonna quickly see if I can send you a link on Discord, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even have you on Discord, do I?
No, I've got Just Gaming with 4 subscribers.
How did you spell
and
it?
I got one with 71 subscribers.
How did you spell Just Gaming?
J-U-S.
Yep.
G-A-M-I-N.
N. Okay. Let me just quickly check.
So
it is
many.
the 71. It's the 71.
71. Right. Yep. Cool.
Jeez, it is hot in here. I gotta turn on an AC.
Share. Now I want to copy link, don't I?
Well, you can actually copy the link of the actual video itself, because it is up and it is running perfectly smoothly.
Actually, what I'll do is I'll share it and I'll put it in the Discord.
Alright, that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually really excited to see how this actually turns out for the Grand Prix, and actually gives these drivers another opportunity, another chance to actually prove themselves that they are worth the time and effort of their team and well, their team, their teammates, and their competitors.
Yes. Yes, so I'm just concentrating, but I am listening, don't worry.
No worries. No worries, no worries. I'm just trying to get everything sorted on my end.
Yep.
I'm just gonna test the quality of the video capture, just to see if it's doing pretty well. Yep, doing pretty good. And from all that talk, I need a drink. Gee. Gotta love some orange juice. Not sponsored.
Oh, can't. So you can't be a bit of OJ. That's one thing I am looking for, is a sponsor. But you can't. You know what I mean? They gotta let them come to you.
Of course, of course. Well, I mean, I haven't. As I said earlier, this ain't a career. This is just a hobby. It would be sexy. It could be a career, but only time will tell at that point.
No, this is basically a career for me.
Well, that's fair. That's fair.
But guys, I have put Justin's YouTube in the general chat on Discord. So you want to go over there, give him a follow.
Well, you don't have to. I'm just here for another perspective.
Also, guys, obviously, you know I do this all the time, but if you do have your Prime available, Twitch Prime available, you know it's free to sub.
Also,
obviously, they're not forcing you.
Sorry, I just received a message on my end. Eddie Mins, I don't know if he's in this race today, but he says, "Hey, hope you enjoy your KM debut." Same here, mate. Well, it's already off to a very good start with Azerbaijan sprint race. So
I don't know who Eddie Mins is, so I am not sure who that is.
No. Well, thanks for the what's it called? The effort there, Eddie. I will definitely take that to heart, and I will definitely see if I can do the best of my ability in this commentary box, with, of course, the main man himself.
I'll tell you what, I'll have you as a backup any day, that's for sure.
Appreciate it, mate. Appreciate it. Start from somewhere, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I actually got started by mistake. I was actually racing I was in a league racing at the time, and it's actually a teenager running it, and he couldn't do it by himself. So he was looking for people to help him out, and I went into commentating, and that was it. And I wasn't an affiliate at the time. I wasn't getting many views. I was just mainly doing like Call of Duty and whatnot. And when I was racing, I wasn't getting many views. I went into commentating. I was affiliate within weeks.
Definitely. But to the people that are listening on my end and the people that are listening on your end, if you are racing in this race, remember your setup. Don't forget to equip your setup, because I did that in my last race, and I went and I finished in 12th place.
And also your tires as well, guys. Whatever tires you obviously top 10 have to start on their softs. But I think after that you can start what you want.
Well, let's just see how they do. Just hopefully they remembered their setups, because if not, they're going to really struggle on this race.
Yeah.
Because if I remember correctly, they will be using an 8-8 wing distribution. Not good.
Well, it depends. It varies. Obviously, I can't remember what I use. To be honest, I try to avoid this track like the plague. But
that makes. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna use that now.
But or shall I say, like the coronavirus, could be that one as well now. Yeah, guys, quickly before we start racing, let us know what wings you're running. You know, it varies. You know, if you use 8-8, I don't think I've ever used 8-8.
I've only used 8-8 on one track, and that was... Where was that? That was in Baku. Well, not Baku, sorry. That was in Belgium. That was during the Belgian Grand Prix. But we are ready to go. Everyone is loading in. And actually, for me on this track, I actually used a 3.5. But one lights, and we are during the formation lap.
Formation lap.
Forgot about that.
So, obviously, Tom Inferno... That's cool. So, Tom Inferno then has to start from the back. Doing this, let me quickly find the leaderboards.
Oh, I actually have it right up for me as well, actually. Do you know how to open up the spectator menu?
Yeah, it should be at the bottom. It says press triangle.
No, that's to hide the HUD. Press square
for
the spectator.
Press square. Press square. Yeah, press square. I got mixed up.
No worries. And you have everything right there.
Yeah. Alright, so let's go through I hope these are up to date. 1st of September was the last time. So let's go quickly then. So top of the tree right now is Nameless. I thought it was no, I've got the two Red Bulls mixed up. It's actually Nameless, not Tom Inferno. So Nameless is top of the tree then with 75 points. Then comes Sangreen with 49. In third is Freedom with 44. 3 points behind him is Percy, who isn't racing tonight. He's on 41. Along also on 30 is Civi. Oscar Reed on 22. 1 point behind him is Miles on 21. On 20 points is Zed. Tom Inferno on 18. On 15 is Brooksy. JK on 11. BNB Livery, I don't think I've seen him. He's on 10. Smallsy's on 10. Then you have West. He's on 8. Then Doodoo on 4. Haringi on 2. Radical on 1. Then everywhere else is on 0. And
gonna have to cut you off there. We're about to actually
go for
start
it.
going around for the actual starting lineup, and I don't know if you guys just saw that. The predicted pit strategy, pit stop strategy, I would say go with a one. If you're starting on the mediums, I would say go with a one-stop strategy, just because we could definitely anticipate some safety cars in this race.
Yeah.
So you might go with a medium, or potentially a medium soft if there's a few amount of them. And it looks like 3 people have been disqualified from this formation lap, and it looks like it's Oscar, Tom, and well, Tom again. 2 Toms,
Well,
both of them are out.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how new this is, but Tom's actually come in and said the wall strikes again. So I'm not sure whether that's due to. I think that might be due to the sprint race. So, yeah. Right. So where's the constructors? Well, they ain't got time for that for the minute. I'll read through the constructors later on. But we're going to go down to 5 red lights. If you would like to get to the middle to back area, Justin, please, I'll get up the front. You
No
get
worries,
more
mate.
action at the back.
I don't know if that was meant for a dirty joke, but I don't know how to respond to that, mate. I'll just say no comment.
Well, Oscar Reed's come in. And Oscar Reed said he's got hit in the rear. Non-human on the left, Nameless on the right. Then Nameless winning the championship right now. Who's going to go and get the better start? So now we're going to go on board with non-human. Let's go look at the camera to the left. Who's going to go on the Nameless? Sorry, non-human. Oh, we got a spinner.
We got a spinner around the back, and it looks like it's JK.
It's Mercedes, but Nameless right now has moved a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. 1 game place for Smallsy. First I've ever seen that one. Okay, yellow flag.
And it's also Pans. Pans misses the braking zone, and he goes into the safety part. But it looks like my man Freedom has gone up 6 positions and has only been half of the lap. With those soft tires where everyone else is on the mediums, he's going to have a lot of opportunities to get some overtakes as he now comes to the castle section. Let's see if he gets 9th place from Lads Radical. With those soft tires, he does have the advantage.
Well, the 2 Mercedes aren't really having a good time of it at the moment. Both of them sitting at the back after having a bad start. But right now, the 3 that are running away with this are Nameless, Non-Human, and Sam Green. They are leaving the rest of the pack behind. Apparently, Doodoo is 1 lap down, but obviously that's just a glitch. I don't know if it says it on yours.
No, it says it on mine as well, and same goes with Lads Radical. But I gotta say, Lads Radical did get a little bit of front wing damage, and that gives Freedom the opportunity to see if he can get this overtake on the final straight. He is gaining on him. He's 0.4 seconds behind, and actually no. Bio.
As I say, I think Bio's got a bit of trouble because he's slipping down. He's lost a whole wing, hasn't he?
I'll go quickly check for you. I'm gonna wait for the camera. Actually, yeah, he has lost a lot of his front wing, and he's now going into the pits.
Nameless, I think, has got ghosted again. I think he's lost his signal. No, he's back again. I think he's back. But Nameless, or is this the boards? Because Nameless has just lost. No, he's ghosted. Nameless has lost his signal again.
It looks like it's the same for for a lot of these drivers in the back as well. It looks like everyone is on ghost mode. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, it did. It happened to me during another race. Everyone else was ghosted. Apparently, there's blue flags. But Pans, right? So the boards have actually done their thing now because Pans is in front apparently, but we know that's not true. It's Non-Human who is in the lead. Sam Green is in second with Doodoo up into 3rd place. But yeah, Baku, I'm guessing it's not one of your favourite tracks either, Justin.
No, it definitely is not. Especially when it comes to that castle sector, a lot of people will struggle with those turns, those quick shifting
Hold on.
turns.
Sorry to interrupt you. We've missed something. Nameless is actually in front.
Oh,
Nameless,
wow.
Nameless is now in the lead. Or was he in the lead? No, non-human was in the front, wasn't he? These boards have mucked me up. Right, okay. These boards do my head in. As you surely, Codemasters or even EA would have got this sorted by now. But yeah, Nameless does have the lead still. Then have a look. We do have a bit of a three-way battle with Civi, Doodoo, and Miles. So
hold on. I'm going to have to cut you off there. There's a battle for 10th place with Freedom and Brooksy getting very close on turns 1 and 2. They were both side by side coming off of turn 1 where Brooksy did take the position. But when it came to the second turn, Freedom was able to retake that position. And it looks like Brooksy's going at it again on the outside. And he does give Freedom a little bit of a nudge. And he takes that 10th place position. Well done for the driver of the Williams.
Thank you, Justin. There, that was well. I think Zed's is in the pits. He's on the hard tire. Well, he's going on the hard tire car. So Zed is going in for the long haul. This lap, 26 lap race here at Azerbaijan, round 7 for GOORVA MATTZ. This evening, I do not have my usual suspect Milkshow with me. I have a stand-in, I suppose. Justin. We call him Justin.
Yeah.
Justin. There you go, Justin. So I just want to thank Justin, by the way, for stepping in at the last minute. So appreciate that one. But Civi is up to. He's got past Doodoo, so we missed that. Civi has passed Doodoo, and he's up to 4th place.
Well, I'm just looking at the back here, and it looks like we might have a driver battle for 9th place. Oh,
hang on. Ooh.
Mousy.
What's happened?
Mousy actually getting nudged by Radical and loses his entire front wing.
Yep, I did. Yep, just literally caught that. But you go up as well, and now you've got Brooksy and Lads Radical, the Williams and the Alpine. Brooksy does move up, Brooksy does move up to 8th place. But behind them, you have got Freedom. So Freedom right now is the one on the charge, I believe, Justin.
Yeah, I don't know. I think even with that DRS, he's not going to catch up just yet. But Brooksy defends that very well after that DRS zone, going on to the inside, not giving Lads any of that slipstream. And he's going to have to go into that slipstream zone just to catch up. But of course, as you can see, it has not got the job done. And it looks like Freedom is actually struggling a bit when it comes to pace on those soft tires. It looks like some of these medium tire compound drivers are actually going a little bit faster than him, which is kind of counterintuitive because with those soft tires, they're not going to last as long. So he might be going with the hard tires for his next pit stop.
Yeah, possibly. Well, I've just moved up to the basically 4th position where you still got this battle with Civi, Doodoo, Miles and Tomgo Proft, and you got a 4-way battle now as Tomgo Proft was looking to stick his nose in on Miles. Tomgo Proft but he's lost a bit of time here on Miles, but this could be a good battle here. But Nameless, he's under a second from Non-Human. We'll get to that one in a minute, as Non-Human does set the fastest lap with a 140.5.
Oh, we might see a position change here for 10th place here. Oh, actually, no, Freedom's going to go into the pits. Never mind. I thought it was going to be a little bit more interesting. But but Oscar does take 10th place, going up the pecking order. And actually going back with Miles, looks like Miles is in a very, very tough position here as he is squeezed by 2 catch-ups of the Ferraris.
He's in a Ferrari sandwich. He definitely is in a Ferrari sandwich.
Well, he's in the AlphaTauri, so I guess that will make him the avocado in that relationship.
Well, yeah, that is true. That's definitely true. But Civi, the thing is, Civi, he's not making headway. Okay, he's in a Haas, fair enough, but he's not making headway. He should be getting away from these other 3. He's got no one else in front of him.
I'm just trying to think. Probably that would make him a hash brown. I don't know what would that make him. but it looks like Jay, Dude, Miles, and Tom are actually catching up to him a little bit. But let's just see. Oh, actually, Miles is gonna eye it down for the inside line. But J Dude does defend that pretty well there.
I just had to clip that. Hopefully it got it. I just had to clip that. in my Discord, I've actually got commentator clips, basically for funny bits and that. If that's caught it, that's going in there.
Hilarious. Love it. Love it. Love it. Oh,
So,
hold on. We actually might see a battle here with Brooksy and Oscar. Oscar is eyeing down the wing of that Williams. Sorry.
oh, sorry, Nameless here is going to go side by side, along with. Oh, he's actually got the overtake on Doodoo. He had DRS, so that was a pretty overtake there. Non-Human has actually gone into the pits now. He is going on to the hard tyre, but it's definitely yellow flag, and that's going to be for a Merc. I think it is. It's for Pans.
Oh, mate. Looks like these drivers are really
And
struggling.
it's ghosted as well. I think Pans is actually. I raced with Pans, and Pans is a lot better than this. He's a lot quicker than this.
Yeah, but that's
Obviously,
the only
this
thing.
is just not his track.
Yeah, that's the only thing when it comes to Baku. It doesn't, like, when it comes to this track does not care.
Oscar Reed! He's lost it. He's done us. He's completely. He's got it around. Cause sorry to interrupt you, but Oscar Reed has lost it as well. But he's back racing now. But sorry, what was you saying?
No, actually, that's perfectly fine, mate. These are the more important things here. But it looks like Pans, even when it came to the sprint race, it looks like both of the Mercedes were struggling. And when it comes to Baku, it is like Baku really tests the driver's skill and patience, specifically patience on this track. You gotta have a lot of patience and leeway in this track just to be successful. Possibly going for the long run is probably the best thing.
I think any of the street, even Monaco, even though Monaco's been on the circuit on the calendar for years. You know what I mean? You got obviously this one, Monaco, Singapore as well. I think any of these street tracks can test you. I just, like I said, I try to avoid any of the street tracks because I absolutely hate them. Even when I do my team the career mode, I don't even put.
Hold on, I'm about to cut you off there. Miles is going on the inside off of turn 1. Let's see if he gets past Sivey. Sivey defends pretty well, but his job is not done yet. If we're going into the first DRS zone off of turn 2, let's see if Miles can get the position, or does Sivey defend pretty well here? The DRS, he does have the DRS, and same goes with Tom and Doodoo. Let's see if there's a position change here. Does Miles go on the inside? He's going on the inside. Does he get the job done? Let's see.
This should be an easy.
He does it.
Sorry. Here comes Tom Go Prof as well. Tom Go Prof is going to have a look. Tom Go Prof gets past Civi as well. So Civi has lost 2 places in one go.
Looks like the avocado is getting out of those slices of ketchup in the sandwich and it's taking that podium position. And so
the half brown is now really.
Now it's a hash brown and ketchup sandwich.
Has got ketchup on it.
It is surrounded in it, and now all we would need is the McLarens to catch up to make it a deep fried hash brown. Damn it. Oh man. Oh Lord.
So let's go down to 12th and 13th then, and it's Haringi. No, it's Non-Human. Non-Human has lost it at the castle section.
I think he has some front wing damage. I think he has some front wing damage to that car as well. It looks like he spun coming off at the exit off of turn 11. Did he leave?
I think it's his left end plates. No, he's still in.
Oh, his left. Oh, that type of left. All right.
What other left is there?
Well, I don't know, like leaving the session. I don't even know, like he left the session. But hold on, looks like the 2 Alpines might be working hard here, trying to defend 7th and 8th position. But it looks like Sam Green in the Aston Martin is going to catch up to him. Let's see if he can get a double position off of this first DRS zone. And it looks like the 4-way battle actually for 7th place. Troop gets it, and same with Sam.
Hang on, we're going to have... Sorry, I thought we were going to have a 3 wide here. But we're not. Oh, and Lads Radical. And Lads Radical overshoots the corner. Just manages to hold on to it.
But he has to have some damage to that front wing because he went dive bombing into that. And it looks like we have a caution in Sector 3. I believe that is Pans again. It is. He has spun. He is pulling Lance Stroll's left, right, and center, and he loses his whole front wing trying to recover. It looks like this race could potentially be over for him.
So Tom Prof then gets a 3-second penalty. So that's the thing with Baku. You don't get many penalties. Oh, did Oscar Reed? He come up behind Lads Radical too fast. Then I'm not sure if he actually, because of the way the camera angle went, or as Lads Radical does literally overtake Oscar Reed. There, I think it was. Or was Oscar? There was an overtake there, but I think it was Oscar Reed actually shot up alongside Dr. DR Trooper.
Oh, hold on! I'm about to cut you off there. It looks like as Masu has spun off of the exit of the castle sector. Looks like the Alfa Romeos are both struggling, trying to stay in contention of this race. But let's get back to Oscar as we're coming down the final straight. He does have the DRS, and Lads is going to try and defend as much as he can. But Oscar makes it look easy as he comes down to turn 1. But that does
Oscar
give Lads the opportunity for that first DRS zone to see if he can take back that position. Well, let's see how this turns out.
Oscar had a DRS obviously for that overtake, but as you said, Lads Radicals are going to have. He's going to have DRS again. Oh, so I'm going to sort out my stuff here. Wrong button, Curly. There we go. Sorry. So yeah, Lads Radical is right behind Oscar Reed. Tom Inferno, who started at the back, he is up to 7th place. So he's made some positions up there, Justin.
Yeah, but it's also Brooksy as well. Brooksy did start in 17th position, and as you can see now, he is in 5th. Well, actually, scratch that. Commentator's curse again. He is now in 6th, and Sam takes the position. But yeah, so right now, as it stands, both Brooksy and Tom have each gone up 11 positions from the starting grid. So very well done to these two drivers, but there is still about, let's see, 20. That's like around 17 laps to go in this Azerbaijan Grand Prix. So anything can happen here. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen any any safety cars.
That is very true. Also, someone just pointed out to me in my chat that JK also started P19. He's at the moment in P10.
JK is starting in P19.
Yep.
I'm looking at the position change here, like the position change tab.
Let's have a look.
And he's actually gone down 6 positions. JK too.
Yeah, JK. Yeah, so and Ed Gamer. So dude, yeah, no, he didn't start in P19, dude.
He probably started in P19 during the qualifying before the sprint race.
Yeah. I think that's where he's got wrong. But we got a battle here with Tom Go Prof, Non-Human, and Haringi as well. But Tom Go Prof and Non-Human are closer.
Well, actually, hold on. What did I say earlier? The McLarens are in. So now we do have a deep fried hash brown with the ketchup. But as it stands right now, looks like Tom is getting a little bit of a gap between him and Haringi. So it looks like it's just a battle for 12th right now. And also there could be a potential battle for 3rd with Sivy and Jay Dudu. They are pretty close, and also we do have another battle for 8th with three drivers, Lads, JK, and Freedom. Freedom is making his way up the pack here.
There is some battles going on around here. We'll come back to that one in a minute. But you got Freedom here. He's going to go down on the inside of JK. And Freedom does pick up. Oh, is that Batmark? Who's moved out of the way? Or did Lads Radical just...
Lads Radical just gave him the position.
He did, unless he misjudged. Oh, and Lads Radical's hit the wall. He's okay, but he's bounced off the wall. So I don't know what happened to Lads Radical.
Hold on.
There.
JK is trying to catch up to Freedom. He does get the overtake, but that does, again, earlier, Freedom could get the change again off at the first DRS zone, off of turn 2. He is staying close to that rear wing of the Mercedes. Let's see if he gets the job done as they take turn 2 right now. Who does have it looks like even for the exit, but as Freedom does get the DRS, he goes on the inside and he takes 8th place.
That's a pretty slam dunk overtake, that one. So yeah, I don't know, so I'm not sure, because Lads Radical, I'm not sure whether he gained position or whether it's just a bad traction out the corner. But Lads Radical is actually quite slow right now.
He might have had some front wing damage. Because remember, when you hit that wall coming off of that long straight, you're gonna lose a lot of speed because of that little nudge. But we might have to go back up to 3rd place here, as I don't know. I think that's Pans that is supposed to be giving a blue flag here.
I tell you what, for someone who's only just got into Formula 1, you know quite a bit.
Oh, I'm a fast learner when it comes to some things, but okay, that was not supposed to be a dirty joke.
No.
But hold on, we might have to watch Sam here. Sam is getting close to the rear wing of Jay Dudu. He might want to be in that sandwich. What's another A? Well, Aston Martin M, mayonnaise. He's going to be the mayonnaise in that ketchup sandwich.
Here goes Sam Green then. Does he get the overtake on Dudu? Yes, he does. Now he's got Pans, who's the back marker, in front of him. But now he is side by side with Civi. And he does get the overtake on Civi as well. So Sam Green is now up to 3rd place.
And Sam timed that perfectly well because he also has DRS.
Yes, he does.
Amazing stuff.
So now Miles is, well, Nameless is absolutely, or Edu, his name. Well, don't know what's happened to the boards here. 10 laps, 8 laps. The boards have just gone. But yeah, Nameless is absolutely just outracing everyone at the moment. Has he actually stopped? No, he hasn't even stopped yet. So Nameless does have to stop.
That could be a big game changer for him, because, well, let's see, what tires is he on? His mediums are 11 laps old. So the thing is, that's going to give a lot of these drivers the opportunity to overtake him again. But let's see, I think he might go with a 2-stop strategy here with 2 mediums. Unless he goes in right now and goes with the hard.
No,
not 2-stop. 1-stop strategy with 2 mediums.
No, you can't go medium. This is what, obviously, with the tyre strategy, you've got to use 2 different set of tyres.
Okay, so that changes a lot. So he has to go with the hards, or maybe... Oh, actually, he might be saving up for the softs.
He'll go medium soft.
Ooh.
That's what he'll do. He'll go medium soft.
Game changer here.
Yeah. Obviously, that's one thing you... did you not know that rule, or...?
No, remember, I don't know the rules of
this
league.
Yeah. On the pit stops, you can't go medium, or you've got to at least use 2 different sets, 2 different. Obviously, if it's a 2-stop, you can go medium, soft, or whatever, but you got to use at least 2 different sets of tires.
That actually makes this game a lot more interesting when it comes to the late run. But it looks like a lot of people have just come out of the pits on hard and medium tires. So they might be going for the long run here, which is actually surprising, because usually I would see a lot of softs on this track due to a lot of safety cars, but we haven't even had one yet.
Nope, not one at all. Which is, to be honest, I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing. I really don't know.
I see that's a good thing to show the skills between these drivers, but it is kind of a little bit of a bad thing, because if you look at it, you are using the ghosting effect when it comes to cars that are either going really slow or the blue flag. So that does kick in a bit, but it still shows that these drivers have a lot of skill to not make a safety car come out. So kudos to these drivers, very well done.
Oh yeah, definitely. But also, sometimes I think a race may sometimes need a safety car just to spicing it up a bit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
As well. But, right, I am on Tom Go Prof, and there's Tom Inferno as well. The 2 Toms. Tom Go Prof is right up the gearbox of Tom Inferno.
I bet you Tom is going to win.
Yeah, Tom Inferno is going to make this look pretty easy, and he does indeed. So Tom Inferno is now up to 10th place. He's in the points. So that's a Red Bull, 2 Red Bulls. 2 Red Bulls then. Red Bull are actually winning. Let me go through the Constructors' Championship. If you need to interrupt me, Justin, then go for it. while I run through this, Red Bull are actually winning the constructors as well, if I remember rightly. So Red Bull are winning the constructors then with 90 points. Aston Martin on 49 in seconds. Just behind them in third with 45 are McLaren. Then come AlphaTauri with 43. Williams in fifth on 40. Then come the reserves. Obviously the reserve team on 37. Haas are on 32. I will forget the reserves. Then come Williams on 40. Then come Haas on 32. Ferrari on 30. Alfa Romeo on 30 as well. Then you've got Mercedes on 11 and Alpine are on 0 points. But the reserves obviously are in there. Obviously different teams. So yeah, the reserves are in there. That's why they're on 37 in 6th place.
All right, I might have to cut you off here, and I actually want you to look through position 9 and 10 as Tom Inferno has caught up to Non-Human, where Non-Human is on some pretty old hard tires. Where Tom is on the. Amazing stuff! Amazing driving, taking the inside line, but that does give Non-Human the DRS, so he might actually retake that position back. Yep, he does have it. He does take the position. There goes
Non-Human. He does, but now can Tom Inferno retake it once again? Because he's going to have DRS once again.
Looks like it's a back and forth battle here between the McLaren and the Red Bull.
Yeah, but they also have now. They have Jay Doodoo right in front of them as well. So here goes Tom Inferno. He's got back in front of Non-Human, and they have caught up with Jay Doodoo.
But let's see, because Tom right now is 1.2 seconds behind Jay Doodoo. Let's see if he can get into the 1 second margin for the second DRS zone. But he has a lot of track to make that happen.
Just want to bring your attention as well, Justin. Nameless, he was 14 seconds in front. He is now 12 seconds. So are those tyres wearing off?
Oh, definitely. He still has not made a stop yet. So those tires are going to be 15 laps old. But then again, Sam Green might have to go with another stop here, because I don't see those tires lasting 21 laps on this track. So Nameless could still have a high potential of winning this race just from pit strategy alone.
It could be indeed, but then you got Tom Inferno he's left Non-Human behind, and he's right up behind Jay Doodoo in the Ferrari. Tom Inferno is having a great race so far, and here he goes. He should make this look pretty easy with DRS, but Jay Doodoo is not going to make it look easy for him. There goes a DRS, it's wide open like a hungry shark. And there you go. Miles, he's just coming out of the pits right now. He's on another set of medium tyres. So that should last until the end of the race right now. As Doodoo and Tom Inferno have just gone past him. So he's come out in 9th position. So that time is now, Nameless is now down to 11 seconds. Those tyres must be, literally, they must be off the cliff.
Are definitely going to be struggling, but it looks like Freedom is trying to get into the podium positions, even though right now he is technically still in the podium position due to Oscar having a time penalty, but he probably just wants to get in front of him just to have that position completely confirmed. But Oscar's tires are 5 laps older compared to Freedom's, but he's still looks like he's still getting a little bit of a gap enclosed between them two.
Oh, is Nameless going to come in this lap? It doesn't look like it. No, he's not. He's staying out. If you can see him sliding around each corner. He's literally struggling.
He might just be holding on. He might be just holding on for those soft tires. Because with those soft tires, he will also... Oh, he actually just hit the wall. He cups the wall a bit. But he also could potentially be trying to save those mediums as much as he can to change into the softs. And also potentially could actually get a fastest lap time. But as you just saw, Freedom did get the overtake on Oscar on the straightaway off of the second DRS. But now, let's see if he gets it on the first one. And it looks like a huge position changes between Tom and Slivy and Miles and J-Dude.
There's some massive position changes here. Let's have a quick rundown of the penalties then. So Oscar Reed does have all of these have 3 seconds. It's Oscar Reed, Tomgo Prof, Non-Human, Haringi, DR Troop, and Bioclimax. Let's have a look at the position changes as well, Justin. The massive mover at the moment, well, only by 1 position, is Freedom, but you have Brooksy and Tom Inferno both on 12. But the biggest loser, Non-Human, but I think that's due to pitting as well, but Pans is also down. They're both down 13 positions. So, so far, Justin, what do you think the race? How do you think it's gone?
I'm gonna be honest. It's very interesting to see how composed some of these drivers are, but also going back to Non-Human. Remember, he lost a lot of those positions because he did actually spin in the earlier laps of the castle sector, and Nameless does go into the pits, and he's in the softs. He's on the
he's
softs.
On the softs. Excuse me.
So now he's going to be super quick in the Red Bull.
And also, just want to point out, Non-Human has actually just pitted and he's on the softs as well now. So can he get himself into the points positions?
I'm actually not too sure. He's going to have to do a lot of work to get into those points, but I don't see it happening anytime soon.
As Miles has just overtaken Civi up to 7th, and also Miles gets the fastest lap with that. So now Nameless. The thing is, Nameless, he's only come out 2nd, so there was a massive gap between him and 3rd place. So he was safe, weren't going out any further, so it was all good for Nameless. But Oscar Reed is right up behind Freedom. Behind Oscar Reed is Brooksy, and behind Brooksy, well, coming up behind Brooksy is Tom Inferno. So let's have a look at the tyres.
Oh, hold on! Oscar just spun in the castle! Oscar has just spun in the castle sector. He is stupid for that, and he does damage for both his front and rear wings, and he's blocking his AlphaTauri teammate trying to get, and he spins again.
Those tyres are hot, Oscar. Are we going to have a first? I think most will be the safety car, and most will be won't get one due to it being ghosting.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think the safety car is going to stay in and save its fuel. But I'm going to quickly check back on something. So you definitely see the gap. Wait, hold on. Did Freedom has spun. He's put a last Stroll.
Oh, no.
As he's going down the pecking order.
So Freedom is down to 6th place. He's got DRS, though, on Miles. Has he got any damage? He must have. He's going into the pits. Miles is going into... Oh! And Freedom hits the rear of Miles. So he's got to have a wing change as well.
I think the wing change was going to happen regardless.
And he's got to serve a penalty.
Oh, that's a huge upset. From being into the podium positions to now forcing to pit and wait. And now that makes him... Oh.
That's Non-Human does get the fastest lap with a 1:39.8, but where's that to? Oh, Freedom's out.
He has completely rage quit from this race. As I don't know if you missed that or not, but he actually did. When he was coming out of the pit lane, he actually spun coming out and hit the wall again. Huge upset to the McLaren.
The first DNF of the race on lap 19 of 26. So, to be honest, if I was him, I'd be pretty angry after going into the pits and hitting, well, doing what happened. But it's racing. It's what happens. It's the game. But now sorry, go for it.
There might be a huge battle coming up for first place. Nameless.
That's what I was just going to.
Yeah, because Nameless, his recent lap was a 140.1 on the softs, where Sam Green, his recent lap was a 141.5, a whole second and a half faster. So we could see him retake that first place position, but I don't know. I think Sam Green could, if he defends perfectly, he will keep that first place position. But I see Nameless taking that first place position and possibly getting 2 podium positions for the Red Bulls if Tom passes Brooksy. But he has 14 seconds to, actually no, he doesn't have 14 seconds. He has 3.6 seconds to make that happen.
Well, sorry, Miles has just passed JK as well, so Miles is now up to 8th place. But also, Lads Radical has just passed Haringi, but Haringi is in the pits.
Oh, hold on, we have a battle for 8th here.
Yep, go for it.
It looks like JK does get the position on the inside. Very well done for the Mercedes. But I think Miles, with those soft tires, is going to get that position back. Does he go on the outside? Oh, he might be going for the shotgun exit here. Now he goes a little bit on the curve, so he does lose a lot of momentum there. But Non-Human is also going to try.
I was going to say, here comes Non-Human, but also behind them, Lads Radical. No, Lads Radical was close behind them. I'm seeing things. But no, they're going to go into the castle section as well. Oh, I'm on the camera view that it gave me was the front wing of Non-Human, and you should see how close it was to Miles's rear. It was close.
Well, you should see how close Miles is to JK's rear as they do touch coming up to turn 15. Ooh. Oh, hold on.
Is Miles going to make a dive?
Hold on. He definitely is.
Oh,
I suspect him to.
Brooks is getting to the pits. Brooks gone to the pits, so Tom Inferno is now up to 3rd place. Civi is up to 4th. I'll leave you with that battle that with Non-Human and Miles.
Alright, well, we're 3 wide here! We're 3 wide! And Non-Human gets a double overtake, taking 8th place. But he still has that time penalty, so he needs to gain a gap between them. And it looks like Miles might be going for the first DRS zone, and Miles gets a 3-second penalty.
And also, talking of penalties, Brooksy got a 5-second penalty for crossing the white line coming out the pits. Ooh. And Oscar Reed gets the fastest lap with a 1:38.8.
That is really fast.
Yep, so Nameless is now 1.8 seconds, or gone down to 1.7 behind Sam Green. You can't see this being anyone's but Sam's, Nameless's, at the moment. Unless anything happens.
Unless anything happens, but we might... Oh! J-Dude has spun in the castle sector! In the Ferrari! He is stupid!
He is completely stupid!
Oh, in the Ferrari as well. It could not have happened any better for the commentary team.
Oh, and Nameless has taken the lead.
Oh, but
Sam Green is in the pits. He's going to put a fresh softs. Yeah, he is going softs.
But does that give Tom the opportunity to get 2nd place as he comes down the final straight? Sam is coming out of the pits right now. I think Sam's going to defend. I think Sam's going to keep that position there.
He is. Sam's going to keep 2nd. Tom is on 8-lap-old mediums, where Sam is on fresh softs. So now, can Sam push Nameless all the way to the end? This has been an absolutely it's not been one of the best races this season, but it's been a good race. We've got to start looking for driver of the day.
Let's see. I think so far Tom is actually he has the most improved when it comes to positions. But for me personally, I would have to say Nameless is good, not because that he is winning, but just because he was able to hold on to those medium tires for so long.
I like this guy. That's the thing. Right, me and my my regular Meep, we said this year we're not going to go for driver of the day just on positions. We're going to go, it's called driver of the day, not positions of the day.
Exactly.
So, do you know what? I'm going to go with you.
Because to be honest, when it comes to this track, sorry to cut you off there, but when it comes to this track, just the amount of times you're going over those curves and the castle sector, cutting over those curves and making those quick changes with the wheel is going to take a lot of tire wear out of those wheels. So for me, again, Nameless, if you keep this up and you win this, you will be my driver of the day, and hopefully the rest of the people's driver of the day, because you have earned it, my man, with conserving those medium tires and going straight onto those softs.
There you go. Driver of the day is nameless. That is but also Brooksy
and Tom.
Yep. And Brooksy gets 5th place, but is Tom going to have a go back? He's going to have DRS. Is he going to stay within that second? Is Brooksy going to keep him within that second?
I think Tom is going to struggle there, because Tom is on the harder compounds where Brooksy's going to have the better exit off at the turns, and we do have a caution in Sector 3 right before the finish line, and I believe that was Pans? No. Who was that? I think that was JK.
I'm not sure.
I think he struggled trying to go into the pits there.
Yeah, with this pit lane, Doodoo is in the pit lane as well. So is JK, so you could be right with that. This pit lane is absolutely horrible, especially the exit. It is absolutely horrible.
Definitely. But
you've
honestly,
you've got to turn your wheel. Sorry, there you go, 5-second penalty for crossing the white line for JK. You've actually got to turn your wheel quite early so you don't actually cross that white line.
Yeah, it's just all a matter of hand-eye coordination when it comes to that.
Yep.
But we might see Brooksy trying to challenge Sivey for a 4th place position, as Sivey is on the hards and Brooke is on the softs actually. So we could see a battle coming down the final straight here, and Sam Green does take fastest lap so far with a 1:38.4.
Yep. So now Brooksy, it should be easy. DRS wide open again, like a hungry shark. He wants that food. There you go. But now Miles and Non-Human are swapping places here as well. No, was it Oscar? Yep, no, Oscar Reed, sorry, and Non-Human.
Oh, we have a caution in Sector 2, and it is Dr.
Trooper. Yep, he is out of the race. I missed that one. Where's he gone?
It was in the castle sector. I believe if you watch Sam, you will see him. Let's see. He crashed right into the wall, and he is stupid. He lost his whole front wing going off a turn. I believe that was turn 8 and 9. Goes straight into the wall, and I saw a little bit of a glitch there, where his front wing was legit stuck inside of the barrier.
What?
It was stuck in the barrier.
So that's the second DNF of this evening then. Oh, as Sam nearly loses it.
He does save it though. He does save it right off of those curves.
Yeah. Guys, just to let you know, you can catch me tomorrow from about 7:20 for the weekly roundup of Raiders Racing League for the rest of the week, where you'll hear Driver of the Week. There's going to be me and there's Curly's pre-show with Meep Show, and then for the race it's just going to be me commentating because Meep Show is actually racing. So I've just tried getting Justin before we came on air, but Justin is actually racing himself. So...
I will be racing, not in this league of course, but I will be racing on actually a completely other game, Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, if anything happens, if anything changes, I will gladly come back here, because if this is what is the expectation, it's just amazing, this league, just from the racers themselves. A little bit of an upset to Freedom, because he was the one that actually suggested me doing this commentary job with you today, Curly.
Actually, no, I apologise. I've just remembered someone's actually gave me a code. I remembered, so it's in the Discord. So I apologise.
No worries. Well, if anything happens, I will definitely watch this. I will definitely watch the race tomorrow.
Yes. But I'm definitely using Justin here as a backup, that is for sure.
Well,
but
next time for hash browns, we'll make it lobsters. How about that? Because like, if you look at the Ferrari, when you look at the front, it does look like the what's it called? They're not called antennas. What are they called? Like for lobsters. Oh,
the tentacles. The tentacles.
I think that's for octopuses. Well, octopi.
Octopi.
Sorry. The English teachers will definitely be after me after this. But
So Nameless is he's on his last lap now. Definitely driver of the day. I think maybe some debate in the Discord after this, but we'll have to wait and see. That is driver of the day anyway. But and Dudu is out of the race. Let's quickly go down and see where it's another one of the castle section. And it's a Ferrari as well.
Well, Dudu is the Ferrari actually.
Yep, it's a Ferrari, so he's definitely stupid for going out there. So Nameless is going to extend with also Tom Inferno in the top 3. They're going to extend Red Bull's grip at the top of the Constructors' Championship, and also Nameless extending his as well at the top of the Drivers' Championship, with Percy not being here either. So this and Freedom also DNFing. So Nameless is having, and Nameless and Red Bull are having an absolute superb week. But Sam Green in second. This is good for him, obviously.
But it looks like Nameless is going down turn 20, the final straightaway, as he's weaving left and right on the track in celebration.
Don't lose
taking first place position in the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Amazing stuff from Nameless 10JA. Amazing stuff. Conserving those medium tires to make him go all the way to those softs, and last for that first place position. An all-round very, very good both sprint race and Grand Prix for Nameless, and Tom must be very proud of his teammate.
Yep, Brooksy is going to come over in 4th place, but obviously, and Tom Prof in 5th. So Brooksy's got a 5-second penalty, unserved penalty, so there's going to be position changes here. Miles is out.
Oh, he pulled a Lance Stroll!
Oh no!
Oh, Miles! He only had 2 turns left!
No!
He only had 2 turns! Oh no!
So non-humans weaving then? I think most of them are.
Definitely. Oh no. That's gonna be a huge, huge upset for him.
Yeah.
Huge upset. I'm wondering if actually Sam is actually upset with him as well. Well, actually no, it's not Sam. It was the AlphaTauri. So Oscar.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Oscar finished
7th place.
7th. Yep. JK 5-second time. What was that for? I missed that one. That was a penalty for Oscar though. For JK, sorry. So there is the there's the race, guys. With Nameless coming over in 1st place. Obviously, they are all in the chat party. Let's just get them in here.
Even though this game said that Tom was the driver of the day, I would still say give it to Nameless. Just from all-round skill from trying to control those the tire wear has done him very, very well in this race. A huge upset for the McLarens, actually, as one of them got pole position, and the other one was actually doing very promising in the name of freedom. But
it was indeed.
But he did retire from the race for losing his front wing and getting a terrible exit off at the pits. So, a little bit of a rage quit from him, but a huge, huge upside to Red Bull, as you guys can see now. Where everyone finished, Nameless does take 1st place position, Sam Green close in 2nd, and Tom in 3rd. 4th is Brooksy, 5th is Syvie, 6th is Tom, 7th is Oscar, 8th is Lads, 9th is Non-Human, 10th is Seds, 11th is JK, 12th is Heron, 13th is Bio, 14th is Miles, 15th is Pants, 16th is Dudu, 17th is Smallsy, 18th is Trupo, and unfortunately 19th is Freedom. I hope you guys have enjoyed this race, and now we'll see you guys in a few seconds.
We're just waiting. Who's just that? Nameless has just jumped in.
Hello, Nameless. Are you there, buddy?
We're just waiting for the other 2 to jump in. Nameless, obviously, can you make sure your things to be shared as well, dude?
Yeah, I think it is already, but I can check. Yeah, it is.
Alright, who's that? That's just that
That
Tom?
was Tom. Tom just joined in as well.
And there's Sam. Hello, guys. Obviously, guys, first of all, make sure every week, as I asked, that your thing, especially you, Sam, it's been for the last 2 weeks, hasn't it?
What was that? Sorry, I must have missed a little bit of that start. Apologies.
Last 2 weeks, I've said make sure your thing's on, to be shared, and it hasn't been.
I've tried my hardest. I clearly am a novice at this. I apologise.
Right, PS button.
PS button.
Right, obviously go to the microphone.
1 sec. Yep.
Right, you got party settings.
Yep.
And it should say audio. Say audio.
I've got chat audio.
Yep. What's it saying there?
Prioritise party chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Prioritize party chat, but actually it should be the audio settings itself. Hold on, I'm gonna quickly go check. The people that were watching my stream is gonna get a little bit of a blue screen, but if you go into party settings, and like if you actually open up the party menu, you go to party settings, and right below chat audio, you should see allow your voice to be shared. And right there, you will see either do not allow or always allow. And we would like you to change that to always allow, so the people that are watching the streams will be able to hear your voice and hear you celebrate that second place position.
Yeah, it's on always allow, so they can hear my mild Birmingham accent.
Right, hang on then. Let me just turn my stream up a minute. Right, I will put myself on mute. When I say talk, Sam, then... Right. Right, go for it, mate.
Nameless sucks.
I don't know about that one, mate.
Is that right? Is that okay?
Yep, it's all there, mate.
Oh, bro.
Kicked your ass today, boy!
Right, so first of all, guys, congratulations on your podiums. Also, guys, my co this evening was Justin. He did a fantastic job. So, congratulations and well done, Justin.
Appreciate it, mate. It was a lot of fun.
Right, first of all, driver of the day, Tom. It wasn't you. It wasn't you.
You couldn't have done that to
I'm
him.
quitting the league. I'm fucking gone.
It was.
I've been baited.
I'll say who it was, and then I'm going to let Justin explain why. Nameless, it was you, Eddie.
And this is the reason for both of us, actually. Nameless, at least in my opinion, you have, with those medium tires from the beginning of the race, I saw that you were struggling a little bit with the tire wear when it came to the later runs, like especially lap 14 and 15. But for me personally, tire wear is something that a lot of us struggle when it comes to tracks like Azerbaijan, Monaco, and like a lot of tracks. So for you to actually make those tires last as long as they did, almost 20 laps to switch onto the softs, I think just from the pit strategy alone and driver skill alone to preserve those tires, at least for me, that is the reason I would give you my driver of the day, Nameless. So congratulations, and congratulations on the first place position. How does it feel? How does it feel to get a first place position and pass non-human that was blocking you for the beginning of the race? And also your teammate Tom to get 2 Red Bull podium positions. Very good for the Constructors' Championship and also for Drivers' Championship for you two as well. So congratulations to both of you. But for you, Nameless, how does it feel?
Yeah, I think I'm actually happier for Tom than for me, because Tom was struggling so much in the last races, and I was feeling so bad for him. I'm just so happy to see him back on the podium with me, and for the Constructors' Championship, it's so important. But obviously, also for the Drivers' Championship, for me now 25 points, not bad for a weekend, and yeah. But I'm looking forward to see Lucas back. Lucas
That That was emotional, mate. I'm gonna need some tissues, mate. Damn.
I was gonna say, obviously with Frieden DNFing, obviously Lucas not here as well. This was basically, I don't mean this in a bad way. Do you think this was basically a free 25 points for you, or?
Not free, because I had to work a lot for it, but of course, when Lucas is not here, I try to take every point, so I have the biggest advantage possible over him, because we all know how good he can be.
Yes.
And yeah.
Well, mate, well done again for the win. Obviously, hang around because there's obviously going to be that question after the others. But we'll go to second place, Mr. Green. Howdy. In the Aston Martin. How you doing, my man?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good race. I enjoyed it.
Yep. Obviously, guys, I weren't here last week. Well, Eva said commentate, so to be honest, I don't know how last week went, so I can't really say anything on last week's race. But, mate, second place helps you in the championship.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. How do you feel overall?
Yeah, it was good. I was at a point thinking, again, as Justin said about lap 14, 15, I was like, if he pits now, I'd reckon he'll two-stop and I might have a chance. Because I was always two-stopping. I thought I'll start on the softs. The mediums felt great. I probably should have just done the one-stop, exactly like Nameless. But yeah, pace was good overall. I'm happy to take second and then sneak in the fastest lap at the end. That was the main reason I pitted. Otherwise, yeah, I could have stayed with him and had a bit of a battle. Might maybe have been better for the stream, but he'd have just flown past in the end.
I think Non-Human actually got the fastest lap.
He better not have.
I think Sam got it.
Did Sam nick it at the end, did he?
I did, yeah. I got
Did you nick it? Right, okay. That's fair enough.
You made him worry there just now, mate.
Sweating again.
Yeah, well, just I was sat there wondering why you pitted on lap 22, and I thought it was going to be for the fastest lap. So, which is obviously an extra point towards the championship, Lewis Hamilton. So it's a bit of a battle. So obviously with Lucas not being here, obviously helps you, and obviously Freedom as well, helping you as well. How do you feel about?
Yeah, Nameless has got a pretty healthy lead now. He probably feels absolutely great. I don't blame him, to be honest. But yeah, I second what he said. Lucas can just pull out a 40-second plus win just next week. So, and all the other weeks going forward. So. Yeah, it's important for us to get a lot of points. I've been unlucky in one, maybe two races myself. But yeah, after the sprint quali in that chaotic rain, a little bit of a kiss from Tom, both of us spinning out, but I'm sure he'll elaborate on that in a sec. But yeah, it's all good fun, and I'm happy with second and, squeezing another point off him. So yeah, it's exciting.
Justin, you got any questions?
Actually, not for the time being. I actually have a few questions for Tom. Tom, you there, mate?
I am, yes.
Alright, that's the only question I wanted to ask. I'm joking. Basically, when you were looking at, for the majority of the race, you were, completely looking at the rear wing. I don't know if it was the Alpine of Brooklyn? What was his name? Brooksy. You were continuously looking at the rear wing of Brooksy for the majority of this race. Did you feel a little bit like you're gonna stay behind him for the majority of the race, or did you were confident that you were gonna overtake him and actually get into the podium positions today?
Well, for the first 12 laps, I started on hards and they were very cold at the start, so. I was just trying to keep out of the wall. Obviously, the sexual tension between me and the wall this season is frightening. But just trying to stay out of the wall, trying to keep my front wing intact. So I knew the pace would come at the end, but yeah, first half of the race was not fun.
Well, hopefully, go ahead, mate.
I'll say also. Just a bit of, as Sam actually said, what happened in the sprint race?
Yeah, Tom.
I mean, right, me and Sam have a very special friendship, so I just want to get as close to him as possible, on track and off track, so obviously, no words.
No way.
Interpret what you will.
Now my question is, who's the
Interpret
giver
what
and
you
who's the
will.
receiver?
I definitely gave it up.
Work.
Yeah, I could stare into it for hours.
But that's
Let's not
okay.
talk about outside F1, eh?
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Anyway,
That's a different story. Anyway. Wait, it's not a bit nuts actually. I just thought about
also,
it. I'm only 16. Sure.
So, Tom, also, you
Yeah.
disconnected as well in the sprint race.
Did I?
You did.
You
that
might
what
be
we
thinking.
crashed?
You might be thinking of the
Ooh.
other Tom there.
Or was it Tom Go Prof? Or so was it you, Nameless?
Oh wait, no, it was
it
named.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was Edu. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Nameless. You disconnected.
I was running a P2, and I thought, I was right behind Non-Human after he overtook me when I did the mistake. And I was thinking, okay, P2 then, everything chilled, and my Wi-Fi goes. And I'm like, okay, rejoining last place, and I see my AI in P2.
Right, okay. And also, one more question. Was it, Justin, you have to put me if I'm right or wrong on this. Was it Sam who was the first one to do I'm stupid?
Ooh, actually, that's a pretty good question.
I can't think whether it was Sam.
I don't think it was Sam. I think it was his Aston Martin teammate actually. It was either
Bio.
it was between two. It was between him and,
Yeah, I
and,
can't
and it was
remember.
one of the AlphaTauris, I believe. But we were so glad. Actually, specifically me, I was so glad because actually one of the Ferraris did that. So it was a pure representation of that situation. But
Yeah. But, guys, Austria next week. That's going to be a long race, 36 laps.
Yeah.
It'll come down to penalties,
Last
maybe that
year,
one.
Yep.
last season was very difficult for me there, but I hope I have improved also on that track, and I will give it my maximum again.
Obviously, Lucas is going to be back as well, I should imagine.
well,
Yeah.
also hold on. You said it was the Austrian Grand Prix, right?
Yeah.
AKA the Red Bull Ring. So
Red Bull Ring.
So the two, so my main for me, the question for the two Red Bull, do you guys actually feel a lot of pressure going into next race as you are technically representing your sponsor in the Red Bull during that race?
Tom, can you tell them please what happened in our last home race?
I
Right,
can't
so,
remember.
I may or may not have accidentally killed Edu. However, I did get P3 from the back of the grid.
I mean our
So,
home race in Monza when we were Ferrari.
I thought you got about Austria. Okay, Italy, we got 1-2, but I needed a pace, so I lost 2.8 seconds and lost the win. So,
Oh, man.
What I want to say is we finished 1-2 in our last home race, and that's the aim for another home race.
All right. Well,
yeah, what you said.
Curly, you have any more questions?
No, that's it from me. But again, Justin, thank you very much, mate. It's been absolutely brilliant. I appreciate your help. And like I said earlier on, anytime I need a backup, I'm definitely giving you a call.
Oh, honestly, it is always a pleasure for me, mate. Because this race, I'm gonna be honest, going into another league to do commentate when you know absolutely nothing about it, it makes me it improve me to to adapt to it. So it was actually pretty interesting, and I absolutely loved it. If you ever need it, I will always be free. At least try to always be free. But to the podium players, congratulations from me, and I definitely believe congratulations from Curly as well.
Yeah. And also, you learned another thing about the pit stops tonight as well. But guys, that is it from me and Justin. You'll catch me tomorrow from 7:20 for Rainers Racing League with Curtis pre-show with Meep Show, and then I will be on. I will be with Dragos, where we will be commentating I can't remember what track it is. I'm not going to look at it because it's going on with time. But guys, again, Nameless gets another win. Red Bull starting to run away with this. Can't anyone catch them? Guys, you know the story. Till next time, I'm Curly. I'm out.
Enjoy everyone.